What's going on? Welcome to another episode of my award predictions. I am your host, Ricky Valero. The former Hollywood Critics Association, now called the Astra Film Awards, presented by the Hollywood Creative Alliance, are announcing their winners for the 7th annual Astra Film Awards on January 6th. It's going to take place at the Biltmore Hotel in Los Angeles. The show will be hosted by comedian Jimmy O. Yang and will begin at 9:30 Eastern Time and will air on HCA's YouTube channel, Connect.tv and ABS-CBN. Today, I'm going to break down who I think is going to take home the big prizes of the night. I'm not going to go through every category, but I will go through many of the bigger ones and who I think is going to win. Before we jump in, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below who you think is going to take home the big prizes the night of the Astra Film Awards. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into some of these categories and who I think is going to take home the big prizes. All right, I'm going to kick off with one that I think is one that I really enjoy, and that's Best First Feature. A.D. Rockwell for 1001, Adele Lime for Joyride, Celine Song for Past Lives, Chloe DeMont for Fair Play, Cord Jefferson for American Fiction, and Michael B. Jordan for Creed 3. This, to me, is an incredibly stacked lineup of filmmakers that I believe should be in the conversation for the upper echelon films, including the Golden Globes, the Oscars, and more. A.D. Rockwell's first feature, 1001, features an electric performance from Tiana Taylor that did not get enough award credit this season. But for me, this one's a no-brainer. I think it comes down to Cord Jefferson and Celine Song, Past Lives versus American Fiction, and I think Celine Song just takes it over Cord Jefferson just by a little bit. A wild card here that I would love to see win, even though I am a Past Lives lover, is Chloe DeMont for Fair Play, which I think is a film that's not getting enough credit across the board. Moving right along to, let's do Best Adapted Screenplay. We have American Fiction, Cord Jefferson, Are You There Yet? Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, by Kelly Freeman Craig. Killers of Flower Moon, Eric Roth and Martin Scorsese. Poor Things, Tony McNamara. And then Oppenheimer, Christopher Nolan, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Phil Lord, Christopher Miller, and David Callahan. To me here, I think Poor Things should win here. I do think that screenplay is kind of mind-blowing to me. I think a little bit of a upset potential spoiler here is Are You There Yet? Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I think that's in the conversation. I'm going to go with Tony McNamara for Poor Things, and I do think that's going to win. Best Original Screenplay, we have A Dogfight, The Holdovers, David Hemmingson, Saltburn, Emerald Fennell, Past Lives, Celine Song, Barbie, Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, Anatomy of a Fall, Justin Triet and Arthur Herrera, and then Air for Alex Convery. Now, I do believe that this is going to be the first of many awards that Barbie will take home that night, but for me, Celine Song for Past Lives definitely belongs in that conversation and definitely belongs to win this. But I do think Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach do take the big prize for Best Original Screenplay. Best Cast Ensemble, Air, Barbie, Killers of Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, The Color Purple, The Holdovers. Where's the Iron Claw? I don't know. All these award shows that don't have the Iron Claw and Best Cast Ensemble, it really hurts my feelings quite a bit because it does belong in the conversation. Damn it! That being said, I do believe that Best Cast Ensemble will go to The Color Purple. I do think this is a battle between The Color Purple and Oppenheimer and Barbie, and I just think that The Color Purple is going to find its love where it needs to right here. Best Supporting Actress, America Ferrera for Barbie, Danielle Brooks for The Color Purple, Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers, Julianne Moore for May December, Rachel McAdams for Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, and Viola Davis for Air. Another bloodbath of a battle here. I'm going back and forth between Brooks and Randolph, and I really feel like Randolph's going to take this one. I don't know what it is. I think that this is going to be a battle between these two, the remaining of the award season, for now that Danielle Brooks is in the conversation with a lot of different award shows because she belongs there, and honestly, she belongs to win. But I think Randolph will take home the supporting actress at the Astra Awards. Best Supporting Actor, we have Charles Melton for May December, Coleman Domingo for The Color Purple, Dominic Sessa for The Holdovers, Glenn Howerton for Blackberry, Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, and Ryan Gosling for Barbie. This is a stacked lineup. Nice to see Glenn Howerton for Blackberry. If you have not seen that film, please check it out. It's really a very, very solid indie film, but Glenn Howerton gives a performance that not many people that no Glenn Howerton from his days of His Always Sunny in Philadelphia really knew that he could do. But if you really watched him, you knew that he could. I really loved him in that film. But this is going to be Ryan Gosling, Barbie night, a 1000%. In the Best Actress category, we've got Carey Mulligan, Emma Stone, Fantasia Barrino, Greta Lee, Lily Gladstone, Margot Robbie. Like, you have the same heavy hitters across the board when it comes to Best Actress. I think it's just going to be fun watching them battle it out and who's going to be nominated for actress, because a lot of these shows have 6 nominees and we know the Academy only has 5. So who's going to be left out? That's going to be a sight to see. More predictions coming for the Oscars in the very, very near future. But for me, this is Emma Stone Poor Things thing. I really feel like, I don't know, man. Her versus Lily Gladstone. That's a battle, though. I'm going to predict Emma Stone here. I do think that Emma Stone gives the best performance, I think, of this category. Margot Robbie is definitely a sleeper here for Barbie. Barbie is loved by the Astra Film Award group, including myself. But give me Emma Stone to take home. Barry Keoghan, Keoghan for Saltburn. I'm going to get his name right one of these times. Barry K is what we're going to call him. Bradley Cooper for Maestro. Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer. Colman Domingo for Rustin. Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers. Man, this is a hard one. I think this is a 3-legged race. I'm going to go Jeffrey Wright. I'm sorry. I'm going to go Colman Domingo, Cillian Murphy, Bradley Cooper. Now, the question is, which one do they go? Could this be the night that Colman Domingo wins for Rustin? This is an interesting question. But I'm going to go Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer here. I really think that we're going to have a Barbieheimer type of night. Best Director, it's a loaded slate as they give 10 nominees here. Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things, Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon, Greta Gerwig for Barbie, Emerald Fennell, Saltburn, American Fiction, Cord Jefferson, Christopher Nolan, Oppenheimer, Celine Song, Past Lives, Bradley Cooper, Maestro, Ben Affleck, Air, Alexander Payne for The Holdovers. I just think that Best Director should probably go to Christopher Nolan. I think it's going to go to Christopher Nolan, and I really don't see anybody else kind of overtaking him. Best Picture of the night, Air, American Fiction, Barbie, The Color Purple, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I do think Barbie's going to take home Best Picture. It's just one that I believe is going to take home the night. I do think that this is going to be a continued trend. Barbie wins Best Picture. Oppenheimer takes Best Director. We got the sprinkle of both throughout the entire night, winning multiple awards. But yeah, that's it for my predictions for the 7th Astra Film Awards presented by the Hollywood Creative Alliance. Again, you can check those out on January 6th. They'll be on the HCA YouTube channel, which you could find in the comments. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another prediction show. I will have many more in the very near future. We'll talk to you guys soon.